Hello, welcome back. Last time I got just a few of the really hard puzzles done because I got stuck on a really unpleasant laser maze for a very long time. Let's move on to Rodent Restaurant. Newt and Mouse is ready for breakfast. Brew up some coffee and start the electric mixer. So it's funny how the electric mixer is an object that exists for the sole purpose of being a goal. I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually do anything when it's turned on, it just can be a victory condition sometimes. Okay, brew coffee, start electric mixer. That's awkward. Okay, so that's what happens there. Oh, a Super Ball. You know, I haven't seen that since the tutorial, I'm pretty sure. Since the very first level, it took this long to show up again. Okay, a mandrill. I haven't seen a lot of him either. Basketball. Where do I even start? Alright, so what's moving exactly? That thing bumps into the mouse. Mandrill sits there and blinks. Super Ball goes up and down. Okay, so brew coffee needs ignition. Probably going to be this. Looks like that's the only thing that can do it. Okay. Do I have cheese? No. So I can't have the mouse just... Oh, however, now that doesn't necessarily have to be exactly there, because this could move, potentially. Okay. Electric mixer. I need a yellow laser. Let's focus on that. Obviously I do it like this. Simple enough. Alright, laser's set up, so I need solar power here. To get solar power, I can probably shine a flashlight. That's how solar power works. Okay, well that's goal one done. That also gives me rotational energy for some reason. I could connect that to gears and then this pull thingy. Okay, so that thing's going to be moving up and down now. Now, why would I want that? I have no pulleys. This is kind of upside down, but maybe it'll work anyway. Here, show me if that... Yes, okay, that... Oh, okay. I think that was intended. Whoa, Super Ball, calm down. Okay, so, what was the point of any of that? I can blow this up, but why would I care? Can I use a pipe somehow? And, like, get this Super Ball out, or... Maybe? What good would it do me to flip this switch? I need to bump this, basically. That's... Perhaps. Unless I want to move this somewhere, but why would I want to move it somewhere? What's going to bump this? I don't think I have anything that can even do that. Okay, so that might be a mystery. Could one of these bump a flint and tinder? I know you can use stuff like the boxing glove for it. Can I hang something from... Let's see, so I don't have any physics objects here, really. And nothing's going to get through here. Do I have any explosives? No, none that I can use. What's the point of this? What does this do to the baseball? It drops it right there. Perhaps that's the point of taking that action. I have these things, I have this thing. I have this. Why is this here? Why do I want to start the mandrill? I mean, okay, I guess I could do something like this, in theory. I'm out of gears. So that's not useful. Could this be a... Well, okay, so I'd have to pull that. Okay, so obviously a rope is supposed to connect to this... Well, that works, doesn't it? Not exactly... Oh, wait, yeah, well, kind of, but then the basketball doesn't move. There's a soccer ball here. This is confusing. So, like, I think I did this with the minimum of tools, and lasers definitely couldn't come in handy down here. Flashlight probably couldn't, because there's nothing that needs light. There's a mouse here. Like, I'm wondering if I need to... Okay, so if I were to use the fan... to move the soccer ball, it could perhaps bump this and do something useful. Okay. Question still remains, how do I light that? Maybe the coffee is the one that bumps it and lights itself? That's vaguely plausible. Okay, let's say that were perhaps what I wanted to do. Okay, so let's just work on getting this switch flipped. What would be the best thing to do that? Could I maybe, like, have Mel use a bike pump on the baseball? The Super Ball used it prematurely. Okay, so Super Ball, just calm down. Stop doing what you're doing. Whoa. Okay, that's a start. I placed those gears so I can move them. And I could, like, accelerate. Well, I don't really want to accelerate it too much. Gears being problems. I could actually get a little bit of rightward propulsion off of that gear if I wanted. There's plenty that I could do here to make this work a little better. Plenty of possible things. Let's try that. It's not quite enough. Let's try... I'm just going to try one more iteration of this. Then if that doesn't go so well, I'll probably just give up on it. Yeah, okay, so what if I would use this as an incline? Will it get far enough to do that? Not exactly, no. Yeah, so these gears just are not doing their job for moving that thing around. Now, okay, so that is useful, what I'm doing with the explosives there. Maybe if this were down just a tiny bit. I think I need to use those pipes, maybe. But let's just see what this does. I want the baseball to at least touch that. Okay, it touched it, but not usefully. Okay, so let's try the pipes. How about some rightward acceleration? Not exactly what I was after, but it's a start. Rightward acceleration, then just use this as an obstacle. Use it completely the wrong way, but whatever. It's still not doing its job. Wow. Okay, how about that? Now, I know I haven't attached anything over there. That still didn't flip? What? Why not? Did it just not hit it with enough downward force? I guess not. I guess since it went onto the side of it. Okay. Here's a much better thing to funnel. That's gonna just do that forever. Oh man, this is awkward. Because I just need it to behave slightly differently. But it's not going to happen. I do have another gear. Maybe I could attach these together? Which way does that go? The correct way. Now, the soccer ball started slightly in the air. I may have been able to just put a... okay, so that did pull. I may have been able to just... Oh, no, there's not enough room under it for that. Okay, so never mind. This is all fine. Alright, so this should pull that, and then this could pull... Well, okay, so I could instead... Whoa. Can't attach that to itself. I could instead do this, of course, which is fine. Now, why do I want to do that? Could I have the... Okay, so let me experiment for a bit. I'm going to use a rubber band here. I want to see if the moving arm of that can bump the flint and tinder. Because that's a moving thing that might be able to perform such an action. I think it goes the other way, though. Like, it doesn't actually extend out past that. What's going on here? Am I unable to drive this to... Perhaps this only converts pull into rotation and can't do it the other way around? Well, that's weird. Are you sure about this? Was it just the wrong way around? Like, if it's a ratchet and it doesn't... Yeah, because it'll only go the one way. But no, that just doesn't care about being rotated. Okay, so it's only for the other thing. Alright. So I do have more pull available here with this, and this if I want it. Well, except that doesn't really. Alright, so let's say I would pull here, and attach this. If I move that, which way does it move? I didn't move that because that's attached the wrong way, of course. So instead, why don't I do this? Well, no, that's still wrong. Okay, so that went the wrong way around. I don't know why I would need the mandrel. Oh boy, this is awkward. So this might be stupid, but there's also some possibility this will actually work. Somehow, I mean, well, this thing is in the way. How far away can I put it? Not very far away. Yeah, that's really in the way. So, what if instead... Oh, man. There's a pinwheel. That can turn into rotation if I wanted to. There's so many ways to get rotation here, but I don't know what I'm going to do with them. See, I still... I just don't have a solution for lighting this. There's no cheese, so I can't really move the mouse. This moves a soccer ball. Does that actually pull that? I don't know if that went far enough down to do anything. It does not. Okay, so that doesn't pull at all. Alright, so the pulley is necessary for that. Alright, so that's the only way to pull that. But why would I want to? I still don't know... What's the point of that? So if you're up here... So there's this conveyor belt. The coffee pot is on a conveyor belt for some reason. Yeah, I think it could do something like just bump that, then sort of graze over the top of it and light itself if I... Okay, so let's make it my goal just to move that conveyor belt. Okay, so if you pull that way, you're going to turn this way, and that's the way that I want. Okay, so I want you to pull that way somehow. You can do it like this. Let's see what that does. Oh hey, it did in fact light it. You know, this might work. It might be much simpler than... Okay, so... I'm starting to see. So if... hang on. Well, see now... Problem is this doesn't reach. Okay, so gears. If I don't need any of that, then I can just steal this gear and use it over here. Let's see... Oh, wait, no, but I need 2 gears. Ah, man. Wow. Wow. This is silly. Maybe I should try to understand the purpose of the Super Bowl, but no, like, all this stuff is just in this section. I just need to work in this section down here. This is the only... The fan's the only thing I can plug in for that. Fan could affect pinwheel. But who cares? Why would it matter? So what am I looking for here? I need just a little bit of rotation. I need some pull off of this, which I can get from that, but it's not great because it only does it once, just a little bit. I wanted that to happen multiple times. I have another seesaw here that could perhaps be affected by the something. The baseball? Sure, how about the baseball? Let's see what that does. Oh wait, right, so for one thing attach that. But no, that's still only going to pull once. And the baseball doesn't even make it in there anymore? What did I change? Seriously, what did I change? I changed nothing of the sort. Did I have this gear here? Well, no, that goes back. What? Oops. Something has, like, at a distance affected the physics here, I think. What might that be? Yeah, because that's going a lot lower, isn't it? That's super weird. Oh man, what is going on? Okay, well, I'm probably going to be stuck on this puzzle for a while longer. Because apparently I'm not understanding what I need to understand to get it done. Wow. Does the position of this matter? Doesn't seem particularly like it. This is so dumb. The things that I'm trying to do, that is. The puzzle is probably okay, but I'm not doing a very good job of it. Alright, so you need to be longer. In fact, is this even necessary? I doubt it. No, certainly not. Hey! That worked! What? What? Seriously? That shouldn't have worked, I assert. Is that really how I was supposed to light that? Kinda. Alright, so Mel on a conveyor belt. Pinwheel for that. Mouse drives this onto the okay, so I just skipped this entire step. Super Ball continually drives that. I see. Okay. Then that moves the base basketball. Fan was correct for that. This just funnels that a little differently, which was not really necessary. And then you still just do this awkward, janky thing where the coffee pot somehow lights its own fire. Apparently it works if it's down there. Okay. Alright, I guess that's how you do it. Oh man. Fireworks berserk! Set off the fireworks! Same gray sky as last time. Mouse runs, cat steps on thing, mouse does nothing of worth. There's a butterfly! Set off the fireworks. Where are you? Okay, pull this, okay. I always look first for physics objects. Does Mel move? No, he just sits there. Alright, who moves? The first easiest motion to tap into is going to be that. Now, in order to do something with that, I could certainly blow up some explosives if I wanted. Let's see what that does. Turns that on. There could be lasers there for some reason. Why? So to turn on the purple outlet, I could use a fan, sure. Hey, wait a minute. Wait, just a second. I think I see something. Yes, just trash. Whoa. Interesting. It keeps the... Okay, so if I trash a pulley, it just connects to the two things that we're connected to. I guess that makes sense. I think I see something I can do. Let's see, how's this gonna work? Suppose I would just do, like... I can't fit in there, but suppose I would just do, like, this. How's that sound? It actually went through the pinball and hit the baseball, which is kind of what I wanted. Now... Okay, so that's gonna need to... If that can just fall down there... Alright, laser is a ramp, except it doesn't fit. Fan is an obstacle. Not enough of one. Yes, I am kind of trying to break this puzzle a little bit. I just want to get that baseball into... Maybe I can funnel it with a laser. I'll bet I can do that. Here. Laser is now a ramp. Just gently go inside, don't bounce back up too much. You bounced back up too much. So that's hitting it with too much force is the problem. There we go. Alright, so what's a less dumb solution? Uses everything except one green laser. Good grief! Mouse eats cheese now. Okay, so runs over other mouse. Let me step through this step by step. Eats cheese, runs over other mouse. The pinball moves and fires the gun to break the aquarium, so the cat will walk back up here... and what? Well, the cat was walking anyway. Slow down. I want to see... Okay, so beach ball... Alright, so this pulls the mandrill. Shade up, so he sees the bananas and walks. This lights the cannon. Cannon blows that up so that the basketball turns this on, fires the lasers. Wow, this is just completely unnecessarily elaborate, which is kind of the point of all of these contraptions. This could have been a better puzzle if more of the elements were pre-placed, like if I didn't get a space gun. If this had been here, then I wouldn't have had the option to do what I did there. So it could have been improved with more constraints. Big job, little mouse. Newton Mouse has some major paint to do. Help him lift the leaky paint bucket on the right up above his scaffold. Okay. Mouse sits there. Basketball falls. Bowling ball rolls around a little bit for some reason. Okay, so, looks like... What do I have? I have a vacuum cleaner. That's an infrequently used object. Can opener. So it looks like if I were to plug this in, I could bait the cat into stepping on that and activating the mandrill. For what? Gears that could get to... Okay, so clearly I need to connect this to something that will lift it up. This. Here's a start, maybe. Tell me how I can program you. So if you don't leak so much, will those two not equalize and then this just pull that upward? No, for some reason. Why? Why are you the one who wins in that struggle? Oh, it's not that it's leaking less because it's less leaky, it's because it has less paint in it. I get it. Okay. So now you'll leak at the same rate and be in equilibrium, so the base bowling ball needs to roll this way, basically, right? Alright, so it looks like I want to clip this somehow. How will I do that? Okay, so nothing really happens if I just let this go. How do I get anything started? The baseball... Yeah, I keep calling that a baseball. Yes, you hit those things with the bat. Basketball. I have nothing to attach to this. So maybe that's not it. Yeah, how do I do anything here? Lift the leaky paint bucket on the right up above his scaffold. Yeah, this has to go up there. No, he has a house, I see. Okay. I have no anti-gravity. The vacuum cleaner can... here's what I have. Here's what I have. Let's see what that does. As a start. Doesn't go high enough. How inside this can I place it? Somewhat inside it. Okay, so here's a technique I learned from another puzzle. Is that if I bump that, it can activate shears. Come on now. Okay. 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 That could be the start of something. What could it be the start of? What do I have to wind up? That. So, find places for gears. Get the rotational energy with the short rubber bands to where it needs to go. I don't think I need all of these gears, because this should reach, right? Probably not. Oh, it does. So presumably Egg Timer is the tool for moving the bowling ball. Also, you're the wrong way around, so I do need another gear. I have one extra. Alright, I think that's a puzzle done, right? Didn't need the vacuum cleaner, probably. Okay, you missed. You need to not miss. Aim better. Yes, yes, run puzzle. That thing is still trying to roll that way. Whoa, that was awkward. Okay, well, I did it. Is there another way? No, that was pretty much exactly right. Okay. Yep, no use for the vacuum cleaner or toaster. Somehow that bowling ball behaved correctly instead of what it did for me. Alright. Fandango. Help Newton Mouse cool off by turning on the fan. What fan? There's a fan. Oh, well, if you're sitting directly inside the sun, then of course you're going to be too hot. That's pretty funny. Okay, so Mel goes up, tennis ball activates toaster. Okay, so flip the switch. So rotate this. Okay. Rotate it with what? This, presumably. Yes, okay, so it's going to be that. So rotate this. Alright, so if you push... Yes, that's the correct way around. So something needs to rotate that. Could be this, maybe. Okay. I don't know how to judge which way around this turns. Okay, so we're getting there a little bit. I need a lava lamp. Okay. Presumably something like that. Now, balloon. What's going on with you? Okay, I see a bike pump. Presumably for this. Okay, so that should... Let's see if that does what I expect. Yes. Oh, he turns it back off, but that's okay. I could use some lasers, but why would I? I don't think I need any of this. I just need something to pull that. And it could be maybe Mel? Now, what does he do if... Oh, he gets anti-gravitied. Continually. Because he's a silly guy. Why do you hit the switch and turn around? That's weird. Okay, well, so I could do this. And attach that to... oh, hey. Maybe this is all I need. Sure. Why wouldn't this work? It totally does. Okay. What was all that business in the upper right for? A way more elaborate solution for some reason. Okay, so let me see if I can figure out what's going to happen here. This is the same. There are explosives. So lasers... Reflect to that. This moves there and activates the mandrill, which moves the basketball. I called it by the right name. Blows up the explosives, letting the balloon pull this thing, driving this... Okay, right, the toaster. I forgot that existed. So you're supposed to use the toaster to pull this. See, again, this is the problem with giving me too many tools. All the rest from there on is the same. If I have too many tools, I'm just going to find an easy way to break the puzzle. Alright. Do I want to do one more? I guess so. This looks small and compact. Bowling ball into the steel cage. Alright, so those are my only moving objects. Okay. No, I have tennis balls. Well, that's a powerful tool. So I'm clearly going to have to place some explosives. Here looks like a bad spot. Here looks like a better one. Okay, so let's start with this. I don't want to blow up that back wall, actually. I'd rather keep that as a backstop for the bowling ball. But I do want to blow a little more than that. Okay, that's perfect. This is going to have to move a little farther, though, to let the ball get through. Okay, well, that's not actually ideal. So it would be better if... What? What would it be better if? Okay, so clearly a tennis ball is meant to do this. So that's what you're for. Let's see what happens first. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty straightforward. I mean, a tennis ball could just activate those explosives. I should have left them placed where they were. And this might be it. I don't think this matters. Yeah, that doesn't matter at all. Now, you need a platform to sit on. Oh. Okay. So, I can place an outlet. Like, I'm supposed to use a jack-in-the-box in order to... Aha. I know the sort of thing I can do. I'll probably... Here, let me put it here. This is a good spot. Huh. Outlets are placed on a grid. Okay, so simply enough I can do that. Now that's gonna pop up too quickly for one... Oh, that turned it off. Don't do that. Don't do that, I say. Man, how do I get that not to turn itself back off? Okay, how about if you clip the edge of it? How about if you actually do what I say? There we go. Okay, so I'd have to wait much longer. Time it just right for that to... You know what? I'll bet this will work on its own. Because it'll hit that edge and then roll to the left, won't it? No. Huh? Also, this would... Whoops. Yeah, that's fine. This will probably work. Yeah, that works. Oh, well, okay, so if I... Oh, I'm out of objects. Okay, well, since I'm using that for that, why don't I do... Oh, but that's a problem. Oh! Interesting. There's more going on here. Because this needs to be up, but then needs to be the other way? Because, like, that needs to go all the way up to get through there. I think a jack-in-the-box might actually be meant to move this? Yeah, okay, so if this were here... Yeah, okay, I think I see. This is perhaps how that's, supposed to work. Oh man, I keep trashing the explosives when I don't want to. Plug in. That's a start. I want to program you. How do I... Can't I configure your interval somehow? Well, that doesn't work. It needs to be the bowling ball. And also I don't have an obstacle there anymore. Okay, so this is... there's something more to this. So that comes down. I mean, I didn't need to clear all that off. So let me think while I replace these. So, it definitely seems like this needs to happen exactly like that. So, let's see, I know what I can do. I can put an obstacle there if the tennis ball were to fit. Yes, it does. Okay, so maybe if the bowling ball could bounce off of that. Okay, so that's a start. Is there enough force? No, not enough force behind it. Okay, so this will turn that on. Ah, yes. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay. Turning that on means that won't activate until that has actually gone all the way down, and that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Now, still very much a matter of timing here, and that's not too good. No, I think it has to be the bowling ball that... Yeah, that's not useful. It has to be the bowling ball that does this. I want this to go the other way, maybe? It's hard to say. Okay, so how can I make the bowling ball flip that switch? Will that do it? It does. Can I make you flip? Yeah. Maybe I can bounce the bowling ball over the paint bucket. I'll try that if this doesn't do the job. That's close. Okay, so move you here, move you here. Now, which way did you pop out? I always forget which is left and which is right. It's whichever side of the thing I can see is... okay, so that popped to the right? Is that what you're telling me? I don't think this works, by the way. Yeah, okay, no, that definitely popped the other way. And there's nothing I can do to... yeah, that absolutely has to lift all the way up. Just bounce over. Just bounce over somehow. That's what I want. I could connect to this, but I don't see that what good that would do me, because I can't connect to one of the buckets or anything. Maybe I could use... Alright, so here's an idea. Let's try an alternate solution. So not let this go down at all, actually, but instead use this to move the bucket out of the way somehow? This is not feeling too good to me. Yeah, okay, that goes in the bucket, which is terrible. Definitely can't have that. That doesn't even do anything, because it doesn't reach. Oh. No, none of this is any good. So where does that Jack-in-the-Box need to go? Like, I really liked the idea of having this flip its own switch. How far does that absolutely need to go? Like, pretty much that far. I don't think I could sit it on top of one of these, and if I could, what good would that do? That would block the bowling ball on its own. Yeah, no, that's no good. Yeah, like, this is the heaviest bucket. I mean, it's full of paint, so of course it would be. I still feel like this is approximately the right solution. I'm supposed to do something like that. Something very much like that. It's just I can't. You plug in. And I do have to actually detonate the explosives. Okay, so let's tweak with this a little bit more, maybe? Oh, right. No, this had to be specifically there to act as an obstacle for that. That has to be the wrong solution for this, because there's no way that's intended. But, like, what else am I going to do there? Click. Pop. And doesn't just magically make it. If you pop the other way... I'm going to try this a little more. I can make this a little earlier if I needed to. I can make it a lot earlier, but I don't want it to be. I want it to be right about this timing. But it just doesn't do what I need. Like, does it change if I do that? Why do I have this rope? Like, the only thing I have that I could attach it to is this. Oh. Still have that tennis ball, so what? I feel like this can almost work somehow, but it just doesn't. If I turn this around, what does it do? Whoa. There we go. There! I did it! That was awful on my part. Like, What? How does this work? A tennis ball inside there? Why? How's this ever gonna work? What? Why did that get so much more force? Why is this happen? Oh. Oh, because this eventually runs out of paint, the tennis ball weighs it down. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, I didn't think of using that mechanic. Alright. Well, that's that then. Alright, which one was that? That was number 20. Alright, I'll see you next time for 21. Yeah, I have 9 left, but it's gonna take me a little while, it's looking like. Alright, see you next time for Mind Mixer.